And we're live, everyone! Hello, my name is Matthew. Welcome to Mastering Music with Matthew. Guess what? I have a special, incredibly awesome, cool guest. I have with me today the wonderful, lovely Jennifer Valiquette, saxophone player, flute player, classical musician, and now guitar student. Hello, Jennifer. How you doing?
Good. How are you? Thank you. I just had an awesome lesson with Matthew, so awesome way to start the day.
Well, we were learning the F chord,
Oh
and
God,
for all
that
you
chord.
guitar players out there, you know the F chord is the most friendly, fun, fancy. Um,
Fabulous.
it's fabulous, right? The F chord is just an incredible chord that everyone just finds to be the easiest chord on the guitar. No.
Yeah,
Anyway,
right.
we're going to be learning today a leap bata guitar tricks. I don't remember the number. Today we're going to be learning guitar string bending. Okay, so what is string bending? Well, you can see in my little thumbnail there, I tried to capture a moment where a leap was clearly bending. He's bending behind the nut in this case. Okay? So a behind the nut bend is an advanced bend that we're going to be learning here in just a minute. But before we learn that, first we're going to just learn the basic bend. So Jennifer, do you remember the last lesson we did a few weeks ago on vibrato?
Yes.
So let's just quickly review vibrato. How do you do vibrato, my young Padawan?
I might need to a refresher because I was out of town and didn't get a whole lot of chance to practice, but I think it's you could go like this.
That's
Wait.
one way.
Yeah, you could do the chord like that.
Okay. With a
Um
single string on the fretboard, what do you do to create a vibrato? Because bending is going to be very similar.
Yeah, refresh my memory. I'm sorry. It's just
Sure.
because I was out of town and I didn't get a chance to.
You don't need any excuses, my
I know, I
friend.
know, I know.
All right.
I usually practice though.
Okay, so, no, we're good. I was just getting my monitor up. We're good. All right, so bending. Here's what we're going to do we're going to fret a string, and then we're going to push it to the side.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Okay? So we're going to start with a bend and hold. So just take whatever string, whatever fret. Everybody grab your guitar and do this along. Fret the string. I have multiple fingers pressed for strength. Strike it, and then push the string towards the center and make it go up in pitch.
Wow, that's hard. Oh, I did it. Right? That was it.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Move more towards the middle, like up higher on the neck in the middle. It's easier. Like right
Okay.
around the 12th fret is probably the easiest place.
Yeah, that is way easier. Oops. Cool.
Use the strength of multiple fingers to push the string towards the center.
I was like echoey. There we go. Right? Was
Mm-hmm.
that it?
So you want to sustain the note first, and then while you're sustaining the note, that's when you want to push it to the center. Do you see the string moving? Look at my feet here. See my camera?
Yeah. So
See, I'm
you're
pushing the string. So you need that diagonal pressure. We need a diagonal pressure.
okay.
Shout out to that chat there. Yes, we do. We do want to add Daisy Nafisa to the sound. That'll be on for next week. I think that's a great idea. However, this is not the sound. This is Mastering Music with Matthew, and right now I'm teaching Jennifer a guitar lesson for all of your benefit. So I remember I do appreciate your suggestions. Always suggestions are great. That's a cool thing.
Oh, I just did it.
Yeah, let me hear you, Jennifer.
Okay. Oop, I gotta... Wait. I keep hitting that other one. I just had it. Nope, that's too high.
Everybody grab your guitar.
There we go. That did it.
Yeah! I heard it.
Cool, me too.
Okay, now let's talk about the different types of bends because now you have an idea of the concept. The first thing we want to talk about is just all the different things you can do with it. If you can bend it, you can also release the bend. So follow me. Right?
Cool, yeah. That reminds me of saxophone vibrato. You can do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can bend and then release. We can release quickly. We can release slowly. There's all different kinds of bends that we can do. We can pre-bend. We can bend before we strike. And then release it into a vibrato.
Yeah. Let's see, now I remember the vibrato.
That sounds really bluesy.
It does.
Okay? When you string bend, a lot of times you can create strings ringing down here that you don't intend, and so you want to maybe try to bump them with your other finger so they're not interfering with your sound. All right, now let's talk about the bending that's in the thumbnail. What is Alip doing there? He's doing what's called a behind the nut bend. So he's literally got his finger back here behind the nut. And he's pressing down here.
Wow.
To bend it up. And then letting go.
So.
That's really hard on the finger.
That really hurts, actually.
Yeah, this is tight. This shows you how strong this guy is. This shows you, because he's like doing it like nothing, right?
Yeah.
This is from Pandemi, that photo. If you guys are familiar with Alip Ba Ta's original song Pandemi, you can also see in the thumbnail he's got his right hand finger doing this harmonic. So he's actually bending the harmonic. It's so hard to do.
I don't know if I can do that, honestly. It really hurts my finger.
Okay, well, yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I never said it was going to be easy on your finger, dear.
I know. My fingers are very, I'm still getting used to the regular strings.
Yeah, so we're bending. That's what this is all about. So we've got the regular bend, right? You can be really expressive with it, going different amounts. You can, whatever you hear. You can do quarter steps. I mean, there's really no limit to what you can do with this bending. Okay, so why are we even doing this, right? Well, we're trying to learn how to play fingerstyle acoustic guitar, even close to like Alip Ba Ta, and so I'm just dissecting, what I'm hearing, and trying to present each little technique in a small little package here for you guys. So for everybody that's new, we're about 9 minutes into the stream. We're just gonna review. Please make sure you mash that like button, share, and subscribe. I try not to say too much all that YouTubery bull crap, but I have to do it sometimes. So back to string bending. Watch me, Jennifer. Watch me. Multiple fingers are pressed on the string. Why do you think I have multiple fingers pressed on the string?
Well, to make it easier to bend.
Right, because then I have more strength.
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm also squeezing with my thumb on the back. That's very important. Vice gripping into the string.
Yes. I have trouble with the vice gripping, but I'm getting used to it.
So play the string and then push it to the side. And try to let it sustain after you hold it to the side.
Almost.
Squeeze harder. Use that thumb strength. There it is.
There we go. Yeah.
Excellent.
Cool. Now I'm getting it. Hi. I'm saying hello to chat people. Hi, guys. Yeah. Good morning.
Make sure you guys all have your guitars and practice. Or practice bending the string.
Ooh, listen how good it sounds now.
Go ahead.
Wait, of course, now I mess it up.
Press harder.
Now I mess it up. There we go. I went up and down, see?
Good. Good.
I'm
So
like,
then remember,
listen how good it sounds, and then I...
that's the trick. So
Yeah.
so then we do the bend and release.
You know what this reminds me?
What?
Have you seen the movie, not to get off subject, but have you seen the movie Legally Blonde? Bend and snap.
Okay.
It's kind of similar. I'm sorry. I was just trying to make a joke. Bend and snap.
Jokes are good. All right, so
Okay, so I had it really good a second ago.
hello, good morning to you too. So we can really do all kinds of stuff with this, like, right? And you can mix it with bending with hammer-ons and pull-offs. Remember we did the hammer-ons and pull-offs before? So we could do like, you know, like a Clapton style riff. Right?
You know what that reminds me of? What's that song?
It's all good.
Yeah, it's in
I'm
Happy
bending and then releasing.
That song in Happy Gilmore. That's the one. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes.
That one?
Yeah. I was like, that's what it reminds me of. Yeah.
That's Childish Gambino, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want it, I'll pay it.
Yep.
Oh man, you don't want to get me going into that shit. Oh, that'd be nuts. All right, so here we go.
Hey, the chat people liked it though. Hi, you guys.
Okay, so then let's try again. This back here bend, remember? Like in the photo.
Oh God. Yeah, we'll see. Wait, is that right?
Whatever string.
Well, I heard it a little.
Uh-huh.
I'm using 3 fingers.
That's really tight there.
I mean...
So I'm pressing it down, and then I'm letting it go for the effect.
Yeah.
So it's a pre-bend on that
fingers.
one.
I'm using 3 fingers.
Now, one thing about this. When you do the behind the nut bending, it can make your string go out of tune. Think about it. You're literally moving it in the nut. And so if your nut is not slippery, it could make your string go out of tune. Mm-hmm. You want to have a slippery nut. Some graphite in there can really help. If you have a guitar tech, if you have them redo your strings for you, they'll usually put some powdered graphite in there to make it so it's really slippery. My good old buddy Paul taught me that. So it'll make it easier if it's sort of lubricated with that graphite. Another thing, remember, Elite Bata uses really super light gauge strings. This is not a slam. This is just an observation of a fact made by my buddy Kyle Walls. It makes a lot of sense. And, he doesn't need to use big, fat, heavy strings. He needs incredibly quick and easy response time, and so I bet you any money he's using an extra light string gauge, which is totally cool. I'm actually using an extra light string gauge too, in order to try to learn how to do all this cool stuff. And another thing that I do personally to make it easier to play, okay, I tune my guitar lower than regular. So if you listen to my guitar right now, I'm not in standard tuning. I'm actually a whole step lower than standard tuning. So I'm actually tuned to D, G, C, F, A, D. So why would I do that? Well, because I'm a baritone. I'm not a tenor. And so it makes it easier for me to sing songs that were written and sung by tenors. Also, it makes my strings more loose. It makes it a lot easier to play the guitar because with my strings more loose, I can control it more. I don't have to press as hard, etc., etc., etc. So if you're a person with a lower voice range and you don't have perfect pitch, if you're able to transpose songs, this can be a lifesaver. To just lower your guitar a little bit. Now that doesn't have to do with Elite Bata. That's my tip, okay? That's
Right.
just, that's me.
Like if there's would a tuner be able to do that too, or you have to be
Yes.
Okay.
But you'd have to tune to different letters.
Right.
Instead of E, A, D, G, B, E, you tune to D, G, C, F, A, D.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Another note about that is you're actually putting your guitar in the same key as tenor saxophone, clarinet, trumpet, and so if you play any of those instruments, it can make it so you don't have to transpose. Also, if you play alto saxophone, it makes it so you're only a fourth away rather than 3 sharps away. Only a fifth away, I mean, rather than 3 sharps away. So
Yeah.
you're only literally adding 1 sharp to the key signature instead of adding 3.
Right.
Adding 3 can be kind of tricky if you're not a 12 note 24 key player. That's what I always recommend though. You want to be just as good at every scale as every other scale because why not? Think about it on the guitar, right? Every scale once you learn it is movable. So why shouldn't you do that on the wind instruments as well? Be able to just play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So cool.
See, it's just movable. I can play all the scales with the exact same fingering. Back to the string bending. All right, so we're up to 30 viewers in here. Make sure you guys mash that like button. I was just
Hi,
talking
guys.
to Jennifer about this. Like when we first start the stream, I'm teaching Jennifer. She doesn't have any idea what's going on. Nobody's watching. And then by the time we get to about 15, 20 minutes in, we've got all these people watching, and it's awesome. And we have to start over to make sure you guys understand what's going on.
Yeah.
So string bending.
Totally cool.
Elite Bata string bending. We're taking and striking our string. Grab your guitar, everybody. Play along. Play whatever string, whatever fret. Strike it, push it to the side, and keep pressing down with a diagonal pressure. That way, you can keep that sustain going.
Almost.
Nice.
There we go. Thanks. My thumb keeps getting tired though. Look.
Then, like I said, you can bend different amounts. Quarter step, half step, whole step, step and a half. I mean, you can really do some big bends when you get strong fingers. Using multiple fingers really helps. Pressing with, so you can have lots and lots and lots of strength. Right? I'm pressing with all 3 fingers, not only to the side, but also down. It's a diagonal pressure. And so then, if you want to come back down, you just move that pressure to the other side. So it's like I'm drawing like an arc with the pressure, but I'm keeping that downward pressure going the whole time.
Yeah.
Really good, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Okay?
That's cool. That is cool.
And then, again, the behind the nut bending is more tricky. but you do that like this.
Yeah, that one I have to. That one I have to do 3, I think.
Everybody try it along at home. Grab your guitar.
Yeah.
I'm striking the string, and then I'm bending it behind the nut. Here's your first fret. I'm back behind it, and I'm in the middle of this area between here. You don't want to be too close to here, and you don't want to be too close to here. You want to be in the middle. That way, it's the easiest to get the pressure to make a difference. Okay.
Yeah, that was a little hard for me.
No, dude, that's an extremely advanced
Yeah.
technique. That's, like I said, that's the behind the nut bend.
Right. That's hard.
That's like the bend you do when all other bends fail.
He
right?
makes it look so easy. Well, so do you. You and Elite both make
No.
it look easy. Yeah,
No.
you do.
No, Elite makes it look easy.
I know.
I'm trying to show you how to do it in the most basic, simple way possible so you can be doing it today, right now. Remember, once we learn all these techniques, we're going to have to start stringing them together in order to make music out of them. We're just isolating a little tiny little snapshot of one little cool thing that he does with each of these streams and just kind of adding them to our vocabulary. So that way when we get to the more advanced stuff and I'm like, okay, now you want to do a behind the nut bend on the second string, you'll have some sort of an idea what I'm talking about, right? That's what this is all about. Yeah. We just hit 21 minutes and 12 seconds. Reminds me of a Rush song. Yeah. Okay. So, string bending once again. I love string bending.
Microphone
like I said,
keeps getting in my way.
You're fine. But by keeping my guitar detuned, it makes it a lot easier. There, that sounds like a vibrato.
Oh, did I do vibrato? Oops.
Remember, the vibrato is the little pendulum back and forth.
Yeah, that was a vibrato. Hey, cool then. I remembered it.
Hey, thanks for the chat there, Tony.
Oh, thanks, Tony. Hi. Hi, you guys.
You guys know it's a lot easier for me to shout out the chats when I'm doing the guitar lesson like this. When we got lots of open time where you guys are practicing, Jennifer's practicing. You're absorbing the bending technique, right?
Yeah.
And so I can shout out to the chat a lot easier than when we're doing the sound live. Because man, I'll tell you what, running the sound live is intense. It's intense. All right, let's do some more bending. So like I said, around the 12th fret is the easiest, right? Because you're the midpoint in the same way that I said back here to bend and try to go midway between here and here because it's the easiest. In that same vein, going between here and here, the white to the white, the nut and the bridge, the 12th fret is right in the middle. So anywhere between the 11th to the 13th fret, 10th to 14th fret, this little sweet spot for bending, because it's the easiest to push the string to the side there because you're literally right in the middle. And so you can generally go further right around the middle of the neck, right around that 12th fret. That's where I recommend practicing at first.
There we go, sort of.
Really squeeze.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, I heard that.
Thanks. Oops. I think my thumb just gets tired after a while.
Ooh, I heard you release that one. Yeah. That's good.
Thank you.
So, the reason why I showed you vibrato first is because in order to do the bend and release, we need that arc pressure. Like I was showing you. Right? The arc pressure. Back and forth, to the left, to the center, to the right, to the center, to the left, to the center, to the right, to center. In, center, out, center, in, center, out, center, right?
Yeah.
In that same way, that's how we do the bend and release, except we're only going to go to one side this time. Instead of going back and forth like a pendulum across the center, thank you for subscribing. instead of doing that, I'm going to have to move my alert box. That's in the wrong spot. Alip was covering up the little zombie guy. Oh, I didn't get to see the little zombie guy running across the screen when you subscribe. I'm sorry. Okay.
I didn't even notice that.
We're good. We're good. So, like I was saying in vibrato, you want to go back and forth across a center point like this. Okay? But when we're doing string bending, it's the opposite. We want to go just one direction, and then if we come back, we're just going to come back to center, and if we bend back, we'll bend back that first direction.
I gotta rest my hands a minute. You're getting tired.
Yeah. Alip's guitar, it's a good guitar. His Cort acoustic guitar, it's a good guitar, but it's just a regular guitar. It's nothing special or fancier than mine. Definitely. I've been drinking my coffee all day, man. I got my coffee right here. Kopi Amana Kopi. Who else is drinking coffee, huh? Are you drinking coffee? I'm drinking coffee. Coffee.
I would, but it's
I love
2 p.m. here, so.
Dude, I just had an idea.
What's
I
that?
need to write a song about coffee.
Yeah, you do.
Why not?
Want to collab on it? No.
If you write the words.
I need coffee. I need bagels.
Cold brew.
I've just been so chill since my vacation last week.
Khalifa coffee.
Wonderful vacation last week.
Brew. All right. So, remember, I said string bending is easiest in the middle of the neck.
Okay.
Going one direction and coming back.
There we go. Happy Gilmore.
So we can really do some cool stuff once we get into the bending here.
So cool.
Now see, I'm hearing a lot of that. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking my thumb and I'm touching these strings so that I don't hear them. Because whenever you bend to the side, I'm touching these strings here. And so when I move to the side, they're going to start vibrating open really quiet. So that's where this down here muting comes in. I start touching it so it can't vibrate. See? You can do it fast. You can do it slow. Right? There's literally no limit to all the different ways that you can bend.
Right.
Okay? Yeah. Well, go ahead and play along, Jen.
I'm just taking care of something.
Yeah. Everybody, make sure you grab your guitar and play along. This is really fun. We're all just learning, practicing.
Here we go. Almost. I think part of it is my thumb is just getting tired.
Well, yeah, we've been at this for a while, haven't we?
Yeah, because we had a lesson before this too. So.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you being with me.
Yeah,
Jen.
this is fun. I want to show them what I learned. Well, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing. Oh, you want to work with that?
I just want to show them that Matthew taught me going back and forth.
Okay.
I just showed him for a hot second. I'm learning more chords from Matthew, so. Also, that was a good break for my thumb. Thanks for the comments, guys.
Practice those behind the nut bends as well, if you got enough finger strength left. So, like I said,
Oh, I need a break
So,
again.
so that first note of pandemic.
Yeah.
So, what he's doing is he's hitting this imaginary 24th fret harmonic here, right? It's right there. He's striking the string, and then he's bending it, right? I mean, we're talking about just that first note.
True
I'm
story.
not even talking about the whole incredible groove that follows.
I
I'm
know,
just
right?
talking about that first note. It goes, doo. Just literally that first note, doo. And it's just so hard to make it sound right.
True story. True story.
He makes it look easy. Right, I'm dissecting it, right? So his video, his playing is the frog, right? And I'm the overeager scientist with the scalpel and the freaking blade, and I'm just ready to go in there and ooh, let's have some lunch. Oh. So like let's all keep practicing. We're practicing our bends.
I had to rest a minute.
You can mix in some vibrato with it. You can practice that behind the nut bend that we've been practicing. All those good things.
There we go. Okay. I need to rest my thumb again.
All right. Well, I think this has been a good lesson. So we're gonna go ahead and start to tie up this stream. I really appreciate all you guys being here with me. We got to do all that YouTubery stuff now. So make sure you mash those like buttons, guys. Me and Jennifer are here putting out our energy and some of my knowledge and experience. And so the least you can do is give it a thumbs up. That's right. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share out the stream so all your guitar playing buddies can find it. And mash that subscribe button for Matthew's Music Lesson Studio. Also, subscribe to Jennifer Valiquette. She has Jennifer's music page. Jennifer's always working on some cool projects, collaborating with me. She's probably been on my channel as a collaboration person more than anybody else.
Aw, thank you.
No, I mean, yeah, you've been helping me out for over a year now, so I really appreciate it. And Jennifer's just new at guitar. She just started in 2021. Just got that new guitar like a month or two ago, and really proud of you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Definitely. To all my leapers out there, you got your coffee too, Kopi Monokopi. I got my cold brew right here. So make sure you guys all have your coffee. And definitely go to patreon.com/Matthew's Music Lesson Studio, where you can support the channel. You can give your donations. And man, I'm like 6 weeks behind now whenever we do the sound live. It's taking at least 6 weeks for these videos to get on the air. In some cases, some are shorter. So if you want to see your reaction uploaded, if you want to see your cover uploaded or done live, Patreon's the way, man. Jennifer's been asking me for stuff. She's my Patreon. I've been doing stuff for her because she's been asking for it. So that's the best way to do it. Top tier patrons get top tier treatment. That's right. And also check out MatthewsMusicLessonStudio.com, where you can get music lessons just like this. I can teach you guitar, ukulele, voice, or saxophone right over the interwebs. You can record the lessons and keep it. Right? We were doing behind the nut bending. That's what we were talking about, just like in the in the picture. So to try, man. Yeah, it's tricky. Takes a lot of strength.
It's hard.
The second string's a little easier for me. The third string's really tight. The Behind the Nut Band's very advanced. Good chat there. Make sure you guys, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. You can leave your comments down below. And when you comment stuff or you chat stuff, that is taken into consideration. But just so you know, on the request level, the ones I'm doing now are things that I've gotten like 50 to 100 requests for. So if you request something, that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it if I don't do it right away. It's just, this is a machine, man. It's going. And so, things take time. So please, everybody, be patient, just like you would want me to do if it was your channel. I'm uploading every day, so I'll eventually get to everything. Will I ever run out of music? No, there's always at least one new song done every day, right? So I'll never run out of music. It's impossible. Everybody, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for subscribing. And we'll see you guys next time on Mastering Music with Matthew. Thank you, Jennifer, for being with me.
Thank you.
Right. And I will try to do this again next Friday, but you know what? No promises, because I don't want to stress over it. We're just going to keep teaching you as much as possible. And next time on Mastering Music with Matthew, I will talk the entire time in an evil voice. No, I'm just kidding. I'll see you guys.